Where are you, Arthur? Don't tell me you're going to be late for your own daughter's wedding. You specifically mentioned last night that your business trip was extended and you were heading straight to the venue. What's going on?
Didn't I tell you I was taking the day off today, Alice? I thought I made that perfectly clear. Perhaps you simply weren't listening.
What's wrong with you now? How can you even think of being absent? This is Alice's wedding, for crying out loud. This is a monumental, once-in-a-lifetime event. How can you be so selfish, so dismissive of such a milestone?
Look, I have an absolutely unavoidable commitment today, Sarah. Something that simply cannot be postponed. It's incredibly important.
More important than your own daughter's wedding? There is absolutely nothing in this world that could possibly be more important than this. Nothing. This is a sacred day, a culmination of years of love and planning. How can you even dare to compare it to anything else?
What's the big deal, Sarah? It's just Alice's wedding. I mean, it'll probably be fine even if I'm not there, won't it? I'm not exactly serving the food or giving a grand speech. What exactly is my crucial role? Are you expecting some emotional father-daughter dance or a profound blessing? Don't tell me you were primarily expecting me to pay for all of this too, were ya? Is that why you're so desperate for me to be there?
This is serious. Your role as a parent is to simply be there, to witness your daughter's joy, to watch over her with love and support. Don't you remember her teenage rebellion when she dramatically declared you were not to wash your underwear with hers? She said, "Daddy's underwear, not mine." She was so specific about it.
You're still talking about something from over 10 years ago? How long are you gonna hold on to that petty grievance, Sarah? I really can't believe that I'm just always supposed to go through the rest of my life with you constantly lording that dumb little fluke over me for the rest of my life.
Girls are like that sometimes. They go through phases. They're particular. It's just a small thing. How can you be so petty, so nitpicky, so utterly childish about something so trivial for so long?
My apologies, Sarah. My emotional capacity, it seems, is far smaller than a bottle cap. Infinitesimally small. It's a tragic flaw, I know.
Just get to the venue, Arthur, now! We're about to have the family photo shoot. We can't start without you. Your absence will be noted, and it will ruin everything.
Is there even a need to take such pictures? Seriously? Who on earth wants to see a bunch of old people in photographs? It's probably less disturbing than looking at a ghost picture. Nobody cares about those.
Can you just stop it? My blood pressure is going through the roof right now, Arthur. Honestly, why am I even having to argue about this with you right now? It makes no sense. My veins are practically bursting. You are driving me insane with your ridiculous comments. Just come.
Well, I think I'll be fine with the old class photo approach, Sarah. You know, when you're absent and they just put a little circle with your picture in the top right corner at a graduation photo. That's what I'll do. Simple, effective.
What are you talking about, Arthur? What is wrong with you? Stop trying to tease me. This isn't funny. This is serious. My heart can't take this stress. Just make sure you get here in time for the reception at the very least. Please, just come.
I told you, Sarah, I can't make it. It's impossible.
Why not? What could possibly be keeping you? Tell me.
I'm on a hot spring trip with my mistress. It really is just that, plain and simple. So hopefully you can finally understand why I just won't be able to make it to Alice's wedding this time.
This is not the time for jokes, Arthur. What is wrong with you? This is Alice's wedding. This is not funny.
But it's the truth, Sarah. It truly is. Alice is getting married, and my job as a parent, my duty in raising her, is now officially complete. It's about time I started living my own life, isn't it? To finally embark on my own journey.
Do whatever you want, Arthur, but at least wait one more day before you start your new journey. Just one more day. For Alice.
It's Alice's fault for scheduling her wedding to clash with my plans, isn't it? I had this trip booked way in advance. She should have checked with me. How inconsiderate of her.
Are you truly, honestly, with your mistress right now, Arthur? Is this not some sick, twisted joke?
She's not my mistress, Sarah. She's my serious girlfriend. And if anything, you're the one who's in the wrong here, not me.
You are utterly, completely, unforgivably rude, Arthur. But I am still your legal wife, the wife on paper. You honestly think I'm going to stay silent after being cheated on?
You should just stay silent, Sarah. Just close your mouth and keep it shut forever, you nagging old hag. Your complaints mean nothing to me. So you can just go ahead and get off my back right now, because I am sick and tired of having to deal with you.
Arthur, are you perhaps drunk? You usually have a foul mouth, but you're only this aggressive, this utterly vicious when you're intoxicated. Is that what this is?
Is there anyone who comes to a hot spring and doesn't drink, Sarah? It's practically a requirement.
But it's still morning. You're drinking in the morning?
Why does alcohol taste so incredibly good when you drink it in the morning on a day off, Sarah? It's a mystery, truly.
I'm at my wit's end. What am I supposed to tell our relatives? And Alice? What explanation can I possibly offer for your absence?
Just tell them that her father has departed, Sarah. Simple, elegant, poetic even.
Don't you dare try to act cool, Arthur. You just ran off with another woman. That's all. That's the brutal truth, isn't it?
I'm moving out of the house and I'll be living with her now. I'll arrange for a moving company to pick up my belongings on a later date. You won't have to lift a finger, so don't worry your pretty little head about it. See, I've been a good husband right to the very end, haven't I? You might regret letting me go, but you'll just have to endure it.
Are you really going through with this divorce, Arthur? What about the remaining mortgage on the house? How are we going to deal with that?
I'm giving you the house, Sarah. You can do whatever you want with it. Live in it, sell it, burn it down. It's yours.
What about your company, Arthur? Where are you moving? I need to know these things.
Don't expect me to tell you everything, Sarah. If you come barging in and disrupt my new life, my newfound happiness, it simply won't do, will it?
I need to know where you are because I can't have you just disappearing on me, Arthur. This isn't a game. And what are we going to do about the wedding? Just thinking about dealing with the relatives is giving me a massive headache.
If you have a problem with it, Sarah, just cancel it. Simple. I mean, really, why do I always have to come up with the solutions for things like this? I really just don't understand why you aren't able to think for yourself when it comes to problems like this.
Yes, Arthur, you know what? That might actually be a good idea.
Are you truly gonna cancel it, Sarah? Are you honestly prepared for that to happen, knowing it's all because of me?
That might be the only idea. Try it, Arthur. Try me. Do you have any idea how much effort it takes to cancel an event on the day of? You don't have the guts or the backbone for something like that. I'm asking you one more time, Arthur, just one more time for Alice. Can you possibly, somehow, make it to our daughter's once-in-a-lifetime wedding? Can you make an effort for her sake?
No, Sarah, I can't, and I have no intention of trying. It's out of the question.
This is not a conversation for texting, Arthur. We need to talk about this properly, face to face.
I'm not meeting you anymore, Sarah. Our time together is over. I'm gonna live happily ever after with my girlfriend. So long.
Dad? Mom told me. Is it true you can't come to the wedding? It can't be true, right?
Alice? No, hey, honey. Yeah, sorry, I can't make it. Something came up.
Dad, I know I was a really rebellious teenager, and I might have carried that stubbornness into adulthood. I know I wasn't always kind to you, but deep down, Dad, I really, truly loved you. Always. And I'm so grateful for everything you've done, for raising me, for putting me through college, every single thing. But I know it's my fault for never expressing it, for never saying those words out loud. Is that why you're not coming to the wedding? Because I wasn't a good enough daughter?
No, Alice, that's not it at all. It's not your fault. I just didn't realize you felt that strongly. I didn't know how much this meant to you. I'm truly sorry.
No, it's not my fault, you said, but Mom didn't tell me anything else, Dad. She just said you couldn't come. That's all she said. Is that really all there is to it?
Yeah, that's about it, honey. Just a work thing. Is that all she told you?
I spent days writing that letter for you, Dad. I poured my heart into it. Are you really not going to hear it? Are you just going to dismiss all of my efforts?
No, Alice, I do want to go. I really do. It's just, I have some complicated circumstances right now. A very pressing work matter.
You mean you knew about this work commitment beforehand, but you still couldn't get the day off? Even for my wedding, your only daughter's wedding. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, well, something like that. It was unavoidable. Surely you can understand that sometimes these things just happen and that there's nothing that can really be done about it, right? I really don't understand why we have to play the blame game here.
Can't you even come in halfway through the reception, Dad? Just for a little while, please.
I'm sorry, Alice. I don't think I'll make it in time. It's gonna be really tough.
I really wanted to walk down the aisle with you, Dad, in the chapel. But if you're too far away, if it's truly impossible, I guess there's nothing we can do. I'll ask Mom instead. But I really, really hope you can make it for the final letter. Dad, please, just for that, will you at least be there for that?
I can, Alice. It's not impossible, but it's going to be extremely difficult given the time constraints.
Oh, I understand. So it's impossible. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry for even asking.
No, Alice. I'm the one who should be sorry. Really.
Okay, well then, good luck with your work, Dad.
You jerk! How dare you! Why did you tell Alice I wasn't coming? You could have left it ambiguous.
Well, she was going to find out eventually, wasn't she? She's not stupid. I got such a sad, heartfelt text message from her that it completely sobered me up. I almost started crying, for God's sake. My heart is pounding.
So what? You shouldn't have done this in the first place, Sarah. You shouldn't have put us in this position. It's all your fault. I didn't know Alice felt that way about me, Sarah. I truly had no idea. I'm in Colorado right now, you know. It's a long way from this secluded inn to the airport, and then the flight, and then the drive to the venue. No matter what I do, there's no way I can make it in time. It's physically impossible.
So you went on quite the little trip, didn't you, Arthur? All the way to Colorado. On your only daughter's wedding day of all days. How utterly self-absorbed and incredibly foolish.
Can you at least record the part where she reads her final letter, Sarah? Just a video? I want to see her, hear her words, even if I can't be there physically.
Yes, Arthur, as the mother of the bride, who is also scheduled to be reading a letter herself, you want me to hold my phone and film it? Do you have any concept of what's involved in a wedding ceremony? How utterly impractical.
Yeah, that's definitely weird, isn't it? Okay, then just ask someone else to record it for you. Anyone.
Right. I'll just go up to a wedding guest, someone I barely know, and say, "Excuse me, my husband is currently cheating on me with another woman in a hot spring in Colorado and has decided to skip his only daughter's wedding, so could someone please film this for me instead?" Do you honestly think I can say that, Arthur? It is utterly humiliating.
You jerk! Don't you dare tell them everything, Sarah! There's absolutely no need to air all our dirty laundry. Protect my reputation.
You're the one who caused all this, Arthur. You're the one who brought this shame upon us. Why am I the one getting yelled at now? You're the one who should be getting yelled at. You think I'm joking? You jerk! I'm the one who wants to scream.
I know, Sarah. I get it. I understand. I regret it too. I really do. Every fiber of my being aches with regret. I really, truly should have gone to my daughter's wedding. I'm a fool, an absolute, unmitigated idiot.
And you're only just realizing that now, Arthur? After all the chaos, all the heartbreak, all the public humiliation, it's a little too late, isn't it?
Actually, Sarah, my girlfriend gave me an ultimatum. She said, it's either a trip with me, our romantic getaway, or your daughter's wedding. Which one will you choose, Arthur? And I, in my profound stupidity, chose the hot spring.
You are impossible, Arthur, beyond belief. You canceled on Alice for such a pathetic, flimsy reason. You absolutely cannot, under any circumstances, tell Alice the truth, even if your life depended on it. If she found out about this, the shock would utterly destroy her. You must never, ever tell her. Swear to me, Arthur. You just wallow in your guilt in that hot spring, Arthur. Let it consume you. Enjoy every moment of your pathetic indulgence. Every time you dip into that scalding hot water, imagine a gaping, festering hole opening up in Alice's heart. Imagine her pain. You deserve to suffer.
You really have a terrible personality, Sarah. You're truly cruel. Your words are like daggers.
Better than a father who deliberately hurts his own daughter, I think, Arthur. And you know what? It is too late for regrets now. It truly is. You made your bed. You are such an idiot.
I know, I never meant for things to turn out like this. This was never, ever how I wanted things to go between all of us.
Good, if you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am busy with the final ceremony preparations. I have to go. I have to walk Alice down the aisle in your place, Arthur, a duty that should have been yours.
I should have been the one doing that, I know. I'm truly sorry, Sarah. Beyond words.
Just go, Arthur, go. You can use that hot spring or whatever mud pit you've managed to find freely. You can even stay there forever for all I care. So long.
The ceremony should definitely be over by now, right? It's been an hour. I can't settle down no matter what I do, Sarah. How is Alice? Is she recovering? I hope she hasn't collapsed or had some kind of breakdown, and I hope there weren't any altercations with the guests.
Oh, it's gone beyond that level of problem, Arthur. Far beyond. What happened next escalated things exponentially.
What happened, Sarah? You sound even more distressed. Did the engagement get broken off? Did Jack leave her?
Yes, Arthur, it did. It absolutely did. Jack's parents were absolutely furious, incandescent with rage. They said terrible, cutting things, like father, like daughter, accusing Alice of being as unreliable and selfish as you. They laid all the blame squarely on us. It was a public humiliation.
Broken off? But Alice was so happy when she got engaged. She was absolutely beaming, so excited, constantly talking about Jack and their future.
She was, Arthur. She seemed so incredibly happy for the past year, planning every detail, dreaming of her future. This was supposed to be the start of her new life.
I met Jack, you know. He seemed like a fine young man. I thought I could genuinely entrust Alice to him.
He did say he didn't care if his parents objected, Arthur. He actually stood up to them. He told them he would marry Alice regardless, that their love was stronger than any familial disapproval. But it was too much for Alice, Arthur. The pressure, the public spectacle, your abandonment, it broke her.
Alice must be so hurt, so utterly heartbroken. My poor Alice, she must be devastated. She's probably inconsolable right now. If things had gone as planned, she would be changing into her second dress right now, preparing for the candle service, laughing and celebrating. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry too, Sarah. My own daughter's joy stolen by my own hand. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? And you've been through a lot these past few hours too, haven't you? Feeling the weight of your choices. I feel genuinely terrible for what I've done to you for orchestrating this deception. I haven't enjoyed the hot spring at all, if you must know. My girlfriend even got angry with me for constantly looking at my phone, for being distracted and distant, and she ended up leaving me. So much for my new life.
So she did she? Well, that's poetic justice, isn't it?
I can't believe I was deceived by such a heartless woman, Sarah. She played me for a fool. I was just swept away by a young woman with a pretty face and a good figure. I was so foolish. I truly am.
No, Arthur. I've been reflecting too. They say there's always a reason when a man cheats, don't they? And I'm sure I had many shortcomings as a wife. You're right. I have a bad personality, I can be harsh, and I'm definitely strong-willed. Perhaps I drove you away.
No, Sarah, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. You were a good wife and a good mother. You were always dedicated, always there. I was even looking forward to attending Alice's wedding with you, celebrating our daughter together. I don't know what came over me, what went wrong to make things end up like this. It's a blur. I just looked at my old texts with you, and it almost felt like it wasn't even me who was sending them.
I've always told you, haven't I, Arthur? Be careful with alcohol. You make mistakes when you drink. You're right about that. I have always warned you. But we can't go back to being a family anymore, Arthur. That bridge is burned. Alice won't forgive you for what you did, and my heart isn't that forgiving either.
I understand, Sarah. I get it. I'm not so shameless as to ask to start over, but please, let me at least take care of your living expenses, yours and Alice's. Let me provide for you both, at least financially.
If you insist, Arthur, I'll accept your offer. It would be foolish not to. But I still have to take care of Alice right now, to console her. So I'm leaving. I have to go to her.
Okay, Sarah, please take care of her, please. I'm leaving the inn right now, and I'm coming back there, too, to be closer, even if I can't face you both.
Why are you coming back, Arthur? What's the point? You're not welcome.
Even if I can't see you, Sarah, even if I can't be near you, I want to be close by. I want to feel a connection, even a distant one. I need to be near my family, even if they hate me.
Do whatever you want, Arthur. It's your life to ruin.
You deceived me, Sarah. How could you? I was worried sick about Alice, absolutely consumed by anxiety. So I finally gave in and contacted a relative, one of my cousins who attended the wedding, and they told me it was a great wedding. A beautiful ceremony. It finished without a hitch. And they even sent me pictures, glorious pictures. But in them, Alice looks incredibly happy, radiant even. Your story, Sarah, it's completely different from what actually happened. You lied to me.
Oh, well, you found out sooner than I expected, Arthur. I honestly thought I had a few more hours. Well, yes, it's true. Every word I said was a meticulously crafted fabrication.
But Alice texted me first, didn't she? She sounded so sad, so broken. I could feel her despair through the screen, and it absolutely crushed me. My heart was pounding.
Oh, that was an act, Arthur. A brilliant, Oscar-worthy performance, if I do say so myself. She was actually texting you while muttering under her breath, "This cheating old man is the absolute worst. He deserves everything coming to him."
What? Alice knew everything and still texted me like that? She pretended to be sad? My own daughter?
Yes. Why? Because if she thought the wedding was proceeding smoothly without you, if she thought everything was perfectly fine, you'd just go on and enjoy your hot spring trip with your pathetic girlfriend, wouldn't you? You'd be sipping sake, utterly unburdened by guilt.
Of course I would, Sarah. That's a given. Why wouldn't I? If everything was fine, I'd enjoy my trip.
And that, Arthur, would be utterly infuriating, wouldn't it? Not to mention completely unfair. It would be an insult. So we, Alice and I, decided to create a story, a compelling, emotionally manipulative story. A story where Alice was utterly devastated, where the wedding was completely ruined, and where the engagement was broken off due to the profound shock of your absence. And you know what, Arthur? It worked! You were utterly crushed, completely distraught, and it felt so incredibly satisfying. You deserved every bit of that emotional turmoil.
Sarah, this is going too far. This isn't a joke anymore. This is beyond acceptable. This is twisted. You played with my emotions, with my daughter's future.
Who are you to say that, Arthur? Who are you to judge what's acceptable? You who abandoned your child on her wedding day?
Don't you understand how much pain I felt, Sarah? How much worry I was consumed by regarding Alice? Don't you care about my feelings, my torment?
Of course I understand, Arthur. That's precisely why I did it. That's why I meticulously planned to hurt you, to make you a laughingstock, to plunge you into despair so that I could finally bring Alice's genuine smile back. Your suffering was a necessary sacrifice for her happiness.
What? You deliberately engineered my suffering?
Well, at first, I simply explained to Alice that you couldn't make it, that something came up, but no one, least of all Alice, was convinced.
Of course not! People would naturally wonder what could possibly be more important than your daughter's wedding. It raises immediate questions.
So I told her the truth, Arthur. I laid it all out. I thought she was an adult and would understand the depths of your betrayal.
You told her? You told her everything? My God, Sarah!
And that's when Alice, in her brilliant, cunning mind, came up with this idea. She said, let's see if a father who hurts his daughter so profoundly can still enjoy a hot spring when he thinks she's suffering. It was her test. The wedding was absolutely fantastic, Arthur. It was a triumph. Alice was so incredibly happy walking down the aisle in her stunning kimono, and the reception was absolutely packed with genuine laughter, heartfelt tears of joy, and overwhelming emotion. It was more wonderful, more perfect, more memorable than any wedding I've ever attended. You'll regret not being there for the rest of your miserable life, Arthur. It will haunt you.
If it ended well, if Alice was truly happy, then that's all that matters. I'm annoyed about being deceived, yes, and it stings, but I worried for nothing. I should have trusted her.
Oh, is that all, Arthur? That's your profound conclusion? I worried for nothing? I thought you'd regret it more deeply and profoundly.
I saw her in the pictures in her dress anyway, Sarah. She looked beautiful. And if Alice was happy and enjoyed herself, then everything is fine. My presence becomes secondary.
Did you only get pictures, Arthur? Isn't that all Jack sent you? What?
Yeah, that's it. Just a few photos. Oh, right, I didn't get a video of Alice's final letter either, did I? The one she spent days writing.
What? Were there words for you, Arthur? Specific words?
What? Then I want to see it. I deserve to see it. You have the video, don't you? Send it to me right now.
No, Arthur, I don't think you should see it. Not yet. I just really don't think that you're ready to see what it was that your daughter had to say about you on her big day.
Why? I want to know what Alice said, Sarah. I want to hear her voice. Even if it's the exact opposite of what I expect, I need to know.
If you insist, Arthur, I'll show you, but Alice told me specifically not to send you any videos or pictures to prevent you from interfering further, so I'll send you just the audio.
What is this, Sarah? This is outrageous! I've never heard a bride's letter like this before. This is insane! This is a public mockery!
Yes, Arthur, it was a truly beautiful, incredibly unique ceremony where farewell and a new beginning truly spectacularly merged. It was quite a show.
My father chose his mistress over his daughter and is absent due to a hot springs trip? Did she really have to say that? Publicly?
Well, Arthur, we had to explain why you weren't there, didn't we? People would have wondered. It was pragmatic and quite effective.
There were other truly horrendous parts, too, like the man I chose, my wonderful husband, is not someone who would cancel on his child's wedding on the day of. That's clearly a direct, pointed dig at me, a public shaming. There wasn't a single ounce of gratitude for anything I've done.
You actually thought you were going to be thanked, Arthur, after what you did? That's what's truly surprising.
This is the worst, the absolute worst humiliation of my life. The entire wedding venue must have been utterly horrified. They must have been whispering about me.
Not at all, Arthur. You're mistaken. She completely stole the show with laughter. The entire room erupted. It was a powerful, emotional, and surprisingly comedic moment.
Really? My own daughter made her father a public laughingstock? That's impossible. She wouldn't do that to me.
Yes, Arthur, a wonderful, unforgettable ceremony where farewell and a new beginning truly merged. A truly memorable day for everyone involved. Where is Alice now, Sarah? I need to go to her.
She's probably at the after party with her friends, celebrating and dancing. She deserves it.
Where's the venue for the after party, Sarah? I'm coming right now. I need to see her, apologize to her face. Have you returned from Colorado already? I just got back.
I came back quickly, Sarah, because I wanted to apologize to her face. I had to. The guilt was eating me alive.
Stop it, Arthur. You'll only cause more trouble. You are not welcome there, but please, for the love of God, don't ever, ever interfere with her happiness again.
I understand, Sarah. I get it. I'll just apologize via text message so I don't bother her, so I don't create a scene. That should be fine, right?
It would be a miracle if she even replies, Arthur. Don't hold your breath.
Alice, honey, I know you're enjoying the after party right now, and I'm sorry to interrupt your fun, but I just wanted to apologize at least. I heard you made me a joke at the wedding, and I know it was surprising, but I'm not angry about it. Honestly, I'm okay with it. You have every right to feel that way.
What? Dad, I'm not angry about it. Why are you being so incredibly condescending right now? What gives you the right to patronize me? I'm the one who should be angry. I was humiliated. You have no right to say anything to me. And while you're free to apologize, it is my decision whether or not to forgive you, not yours.
I understand, Alice, but Mom told me it was a good wedding, a beautiful ceremony, right? That everything turned out okay?
Do you honestly believe that, Dad? Do you truly, genuinely believe that a wedding where the father cancels at the last minute, causing so much immediate chaos and awkwardness, is something anyone could possibly enjoy? We had to parade Mom's living shame, your blatant abandonment, around to get a laugh, to inject some desperately needed levity into the situation, just to make it through. If you honestly think we genuinely enjoyed that, then you're seriously messed up, Dad. You're definitely disqualified as a father, that much is clear. But if you can't even understand basic human emotions, then you're disqualified as a human being.
Hey, you're going too far, Alice. You're being cruel.
You just got a little taste of your own medicine, a tiny echo of the hurt you inflicted, and now you're acting like such a victim. You're fine with hurting others, but when it comes to yourself, you make a huge, dramatic fuss, don't you? But no one sympathizes with you, Dad. No one feels sorry for you. From now on, you'll have to live as the trash who prioritized his mistress over his daughter. That's your new identity. And when I have children, your grandchildren, I won't let them meet you. I'll teach them Grandpa is in the sky because I honestly don't think meeting you would be a positive influence on their young minds anyway.
Don't say that, Alice. Please, I want to see my grandchildren. I want to be a part of their lives.
At this rate, Dad, when I have kids, you'll probably be off playing with some other woman again, abandoning your family for selfish pleasure. You're entirely predictable.
I'll never do it again, I swear. Please, I beg you, Alice, just give me another chance.
Then why didn't you come, Dad? Why didn't you come when it mattered most?
I'm sorry, Alice. Truly, deeply sorry. You're right, and not everything I said in my text this morning was a lie. Not the part about being grateful. I'm truly, truly grateful for everything you've done for me, for the person you've become, and I wanted to tell you that at the wedding. I'm genuinely sorry I missed that chance. I'm sorry I won't be able to let my children call you Grandpa either, you know. It makes me sad, too.
Mom said you were just drunk and got a big head, Dad, and you just threw all your responsibilities away. Well, you can just keep drinking and messing up for the rest of your life, can't you? That seems to be your chosen path.
I completely understand why you're angry, Alice. I deserve it. So please, let me at least give you a generous wedding gift, something substantial to compensate for my absence. Let me do something.
If you're going to do something like that for me, Dad, you should make sure Mom gets a truly generous share of the assets. She's going to have to live alone from now on, completely independent, so it wouldn't hurt to give her extra money for emergencies, for her security. It's the least you can do, and she deserves it.
I understand, Alice. I'll transfer all my assets to her, every single penny.
And make sure the alimony for hurting her with your cheating is incredibly generous, too. She won't be satisfied unless it's at least double the market rate, Dad. You need to make it hurt, just like you hurt her.
I'll make it work, Alice. I promise. I'll find a way.
Good. Leave Mom to me. I'll handle her. Goodbye, Dad. Forever. Mom, guess what? I got the full amount for the asset division and double the alimony. Every single penny. I even surprised myself. Oh, Alice, you talked to Dad? You really went through with it? Yeah, I did. And you know what? He was apologizing relentlessly, practically groveling, but I brushed it all off. I wouldn't let him off the hook. I told him not to waste his apologies on me, but to take care of you properly, to make amends for his failures. And he actually listened. He actually agreed to it without much argument. It was quite satisfying. You didn't have to worry about me, you know, Alice. I'm fine. But you're at the after party right now, aren't you? You're supposed to be celebrating. Talking to a man like that, especially your father, will ruin your good mood and spoil your special day. It's fine, Mom, really. Everyone here is drunk and doing whatever they want, so I just slipped away for a moment, and I wanted to get some fresh air anyway, to clear my head after all that drama. It actually helped. Alice, I'm truly, genuinely sorry. I really am. I think I also bear some responsibility for how things turned out, for letting things escalate, and for not stopping your father sooner. What are you saying? Mom, you're not at fault. Don't you dare blame yourself for this. You always thought of our family more than anyone else, and you lived for us, sacrificing your own happiness no matter what. Even if you ended up getting cheated on, I want to be like you, Mom. You're my hero. Alice, I know I wasn't in a state to genuinely celebrate my daughter's wedding either. Not at first. My heart was heavy, but punishing that scumbag, that utter disgrace of a father, and making him pay extra money, making him feel the consequences, it really cleared my head. I feel so much lighter. Now, how about we go on a trip together, just the two of us, and laugh it all off? We deserve a proper celebration, a real escape. And you know what? I guess I have to thank that scumbag for one thing, giving me such a good, strong, intelligent, and fiercely loyal daughter like you. You are the best thing that ever came out of that marriage. Actually, there's something else, a little secret. I'm a little late on my period, so maybe next year you'll be a grandma. What? Really? Are you serious? It's just a possibility. I plan to go to the hospital first, get a confirmation, before I tell Jack. Oh, please. Oh, you need to be healthy for the baby, and lean on Jack a lot, but make sure you educate your husband early on, okay? And don't let him turn into another Arthur. I'll gratefully accept the advice from an experienced person like you, Mom. You've certainly learned a lot about what not to do from my father's disastrous example. Arthur did indeed leave the house, just as he said he would. He also began to pay the mortgage, a monthly reminder of his broken promises. I received $5 million in alimony for the emotional distress caused by his infidelity, a sum that felt both inadequate for the pain he inflicted and surprisingly substantial given his past financial evasiveness. On top of that, I secured another $20 million in asset division, a figure calculated to include his future retirement benefits, ensuring my financial stability. Honestly, I didn't feel any overwhelming jealousy about him having an affair. The emotional connection between us had withered years ago, replaced by a dull routine. My anger was solely focused on him ruining Alice's wedding, on his profound disrespect for our daughter's happiness and for our family's public image. After so many years of marriage, the romantic love had long since faded, leaving only a comfortable familiarity, a shared history that now felt tainted. So I often wondered if the emotional pain he inflicted was truly worth $5 million. But considering how long I had to tolerate his presence and his increasingly self-absorbed behavior, perhaps it was far too little. Arthur, I heard from various sources, now lives in a rather modest apartment near a local park, a stark contrast to the comfortable suburban home he left behind. It's a significant downgrade, a visible symbol of his new diminished life. I suspect he chose that particular location because he believes, in his enduring delusion, that it's the closest public park to Alice and Jack's home. He probably harbors a pathetic hope that someday he might catch a glimpse of his grandchildren, a fleeting connection to the family he so carelessly discarded. While I don't believe Alice, with her compassionate nature, will stay angry with him forever, her heart is too big for such sustained resentment. I intend for him to continue living a quiet life of reflection and remorse for now. He needs to truly understand the gravity of his actions. He brought this upon himself, and for the foreseeable future, he will live with the consequences. A lonely man haunted by the choices he made. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.